Welcome back.
Abandon us in our darkest hour.
Well, you do say the Maker has abandoned humanity, so why the hell should he care about you right now?
Watch over the valiant King Kalen
Can
and
I ask
guide him
that?
as he faces this terrible evil. Watch over Perigno and give him
Well, let's see here.
Hello again, Warden. May the Maker guard you in the coming battle.
Yeah, I guess I should find Alistair. Or maybe I should talk with the Ash Warriors. Yeah.
You're the dwarf who walks with the Grey Wardens. A respectable decision.
You know much about us dwarves?
Some, like all Ash Warriors. Our training originates from the dwarves. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors, as you should well know.
You trained with the Dwarven Berserker warriors?
Our discipline was passed down to us from the time of Luthias the Dwarf Son. He trained with the Berserkers of your kind, long ago.
So, you are the same as Berserkers in Orzammar?
Perhaps. I've never been, so I cannot say for certain, but I'm told our traditions are the same. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Is a dog that good in combat?
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind? You know, they'll eventually die, so... I'm just saying.
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Why have you painted your dogs?
My thanks.
Never
There's
mind
something
it.
to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Whatever.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
This animal is very ill. Put the muzzle on the dog. Yeah.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be, why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Mm-hmm.
Soldiers of Ferelden.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Do you need help tracking this girl down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I have, well, the edge could sell for a nice price. There's also the dark spawn short bow, the dwarven helmet, yada yada yada. Let me just sell the shield. Keep that bone. I'll sell the daggers. The greatsword, yeah, it should be good enough. Darkspawn dagger, I'll keep that for now. I just want some potions. How much money? I can't afford all of them. This short bow is good, but oh, there we go. Sell that, and let me just sell the memory band. It's completely and utterly useless. Studded the leather armor. Okay. Yeah, I'll keep that. Okay, let's go meet Alistair. He's gonna be up here. Alright, just getting these potions.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
How can a dwarf be a mage?
You never know, these mages sneak up on you. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit, from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away, I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Why send the junior member, not the senior member? It makes no fucking sense, but whatever. Just saying, but, you know, if I was running a military order, I wouldn't send the junior member with the new recruits. I'd send the most senior member, you know, one of the more senior members. But that's just me, you know, logic and all that. David Gator does not share my view on logic. Anyway. Pleased to meet you. My name is Duran.
Right, that was the name. There haven't been any dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
We've been fighting them for centuries.
Hard to believe, most folks here think the Darkspawn disappeared after the last Blight, when your people still suffer every day. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
The argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You're a mage hunter?
I'm sure the revered mother
sorry.
meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yes, both of them.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on. Yes?
Tell me a little about yourself.
As I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me. And becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
You speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
What would have stopped you from just leaving the Chantry? Now, did they keep you prisoner? Were you forced? Just putting that out there. Maybe Duncan thought you'd be useful.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
A military commander does nothing just out of the kindness of their heart. That might be part of it, but there's always a pragmatic reason behind it, or else they're a piss poor commander. I have a few questions for you.
What about?
A lot of things. This upcoming battle.
The one tomorrow. I'll tell you, it's Tairn Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Caelan just wants his place in history. The Tairn is planning the strategy. That's my opinion, anyway. I guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot.
Oh, that's ironic. Why is it happening here of all places?
We're at the edge of the Korkari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the Horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position. The Wilders were pushed back from here time and again in ancient days.
Yeah, a fortress is a good defensive position if you actually use it. If you don't meet the Darkspawn on the open field, however. Caelan. What are the chances of success?
I'm sure Tairn Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still, no Blight has ever been defeated with so little cost.
What if we fail?
If we don't break the Horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it, which would be bad. Neither the king nor the Tairn really seems to believe this is a real Blight, however. You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I don't know if you'll be with them.
That's all I wanted to know.
You want to ask me about something else?
Yeah, tell me about Duncan.
Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden, which he would say doesn't mean much, as there aren't many of us here. Yet, beyond that, he's a good man, a good judge of character. I owe him a lot. What about you? What do you think of him?
He seems like a kind man, if firm.
Fair enough. He's done the best he can with what little he has. And that includes me, I guess. You want to ask me about something else?
This blight Duncan mentioned.
Of course.
I know about blights. How do Grey Wardens defeat blights, essentially?
We chop off the snake's head. It's the only way. According to texts, the most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel, killed the Archdemon Underarl in personal combat at the Battle of Aesley to end the last blight. Without the Archdemon to command them, the Darkspawn flee back underground.
Yeah, that's a smart move. First off, Garahel is not the most famous Grey Warden since the fourth blight wasn't all that big. It only lasted, I think, 2 decades, whereas the first blight lasted centuries. So you'd think the greatest Grey Warden hero is the first Grey Warden to have killed the first Archdemon. That's just my opinion. How did anyone even know about this blight?
The Grey Wardens keep watch. We feel the Darkspawn when they come. You'll understand after the joining, if you... well, you'll understand. Not to mention people start to notice when Darkspawn pour out of the wilds and taint everything around them. Just a guess.
Just how many Darkspawn are out there?
Thousands? Tens of thousands? They've had centuries to build up their numbers. You want to ask me about something else?
Yeah, lots of questions. This blight Duncan mentioned.
Of course. You want to ask me about something else?
The Grey Wardens.
So I imagine. What would you like to know?
What makes you all so special?
The Grey Wardens are warriors without equal.
Why?
Dark threatened to destroy the world 4 times over. Each time, the Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them. You'll see. Trust me.
Okay, how are the Grey Wardens warriors without equal? I can believe that they are well equipped to deal with the Darkspawn and that they led humanity against them in all the other blights, but why are they warriors without equals? Are they superhuman? No, they're just men, elves, and dwarves. Regular men and elves and dwarves, and they're not stronger, not faster, not more intelligent than regular people. So they're knights, heroes.
I don't know if I'd go that far. Duncan says the Grey Wardens do whatever is necessary to protect mankind from Darkspawn. That means some pretty extreme things. Whatever it takes to bring victory.
You know, this is so... I'm not even gonna use the word ironic because it's not even that. It's hypocritical for him to say all this stuff. Whatever it takes. And I'm betting on Loghain winning the Battle of Ostagar. For those of you that have played the game, you would understand my frustration here. It's just inconsistency. I mean, Alistair is a fine character, I guess, but he's not, you know, I'm not a fan of him, and I'm definitely not a fanboy or fangirl. I just don't understand why he is so popular among women. But then again, I'm not a woman, so what the hell would I know? Where are all the Grey Wardens now?
The others are camped with the King's soldiers in the valley. The King's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Kalen is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done.
Why is Kalen still drawing breath? So the Grey Wardens have the right to recruit anyone?
King Marek, Kalen's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again.
You were exiled because of a rebellion led by the Grey Warden commander, Dryden. Not because you conscripted too many people. That's all I need to know.
You want to ask me about something else?
Nope. I have no more questions. Actually, no. The joining ritual.
I wish I could tell you more. Maybe ask me again after Duncan speaks to you about it. You want to ask me about something else? Then let's get a move on, shall we?
Yeah. Okay, Alistair. So, he's a Templar. And it's best to use him as a tank. Cunning 11, let me just increase. It's a good idea to increase his dexterity as a tank. Dexterity increases, improves the character's chance to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge incoming blows. It's some people would recommend a high dexterity build for a tank, but I've played a tank in World of Warcraft for roughly 3 years, give or take, because I took pauses. And this is something I can tell you. A high dodge chance is not as useful as you might think. It's a better idea, in my opinion, given my experience, that you go for high HP, high armor rating, and focus less on dodge, parry, that kind of stuff. It's just a better idea to focus on having more HP, more armor. I'm not saying dodge is useless, I'm just saying what you should focus on. Obviously this is not World of Warcraft, but I kind of treat it like World of Warcraft. It's a hotkey based dice rolling game, which is similar to World of Warcraft. It's stat hotkey. It's a game based on stats, dice rolls, and it's hotkey based, exactly like World of Warcraft. So I'm gonna go with actually on Alistair. I'm gonna go with 19 points. What does strength does? It also contributes to the accuracy of melee attacks. Okay. Right, on Alistair I'm gonna go with obviously improved combat training. I probably should go with survival. 1 point, just 1 point. So as a Templar I want, well actually no, I don't want Righteous Strike right now on him. I do want this. Threaten consumes a lot of stamina. So between that and Righteous Strike, I guess I probably should go with it. Maybe I think I'm actually gonna go with Shield Block. I mean, Threaten is useful, but I don't necessarily need it right now. Okay, Alistair. Yeah, his sword is good for now. Okay, let me just equip the Dwarven Helmet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sell the Dwarven Armored Mail. 26 strength. Yeah, that shield he has is actually pretty damn good. Yeah. Also, Wardens oath and I think what do I have on Duran? In truth. Yeah, I'm gonna give this to Duran. I mean, he needs it more since I'm gonna use him mostly. Since I'm mostly gonna use him. As for... Yeah, I'm gonna use this on Duran. Yeah. Two tanks. It's not a great party what I have right here. I'm not gonna use Alistair all that much simply because my character is a tank. I'm not saying I'm not gonna use it at all, because I am, but he's just not gonna be in my main party. My go-to team, so to speak. Anyway, let's go talk with Duncan. But first I'm going to pause the video right here. Costin, signing out.